second part of Mother's Day weekend found my mom with my Auntie Joy and my daughter Christine on a drive to the Big K Guest Lodge outside of Elkton. This place is extraordinary and a lovely display of Oregon. Lush grassy meadows, large flowing rivers, and wildflowers dot the roadside as far as the eye can see. As we rounded the corner of the dirt road, the view of the 2,500-acre ranch called for me to take a picture. All kinds of vehicles moseyed up and down, and we even saw a limo. Coming to the family-owned ranch is one of my favorite destination arrivals. Of course, the beauty is always a splendor to behold, truly God's country. Then there are the Kestersons and their family of staff, always welcoming with special surprises. On this day, a basket of roses was presented at the front desk. I strolled around and saw the family photo. All the folks dressed up and smiling in the early days. Those Kestersons have created a haven with their family and their property that they openly share with guests. They have suffered more than their share of losses, but as Kathy Williamson said to me, it's hope that gets them through it, and the celebration of life, which is now ever present in the tummy of Big Al's granddaughter. Kathy and the Kestersons had much to celebrate. Big Al sat up by the River Rock fireplace, gently telling the story of how he chose each rock from the Umpqua. He was as handsome as the first time I met him, sporting a black 10-gallon hat and a new mustache. I had remembered my first interview with Big Al Kesterson and how he spoke of his boyhood dream and vision of one day owning as much property as his eye could see. Today, that is 2,500 acres. 2,500 acres acquired from a boy's vision when he was 15 years old. That tells me that anything can be accomplished with vision and dedication. Well, the lodge is decorated with a warm and cozy touch, always shining in its glory with the hardwood just polished to the T. Welcome is something that I immediately feel when I visit the Big K. Then there's the amazing spread of home-cooked selections and an array of desserts that invited me back again and again. I especially love the green beans, and the strawberries were my favorite. The Kesterson family stopped at each table and offered kind words and thanks to their guests. The conference room was set and ready for a wedding or other gathering which was soon to happen. The view from the deck is calming and serene. My daughter found the game room where kids are always playing and having a good time. Some folks came from Eugene for a horseback ride in the sun, while others were preparing for a guided fishing trip. 20 guest lodges offer all the elegant amenities you'd find in such a resort. It's the people that make a place special, the sharing and caring, the sincerity that makes me feel like I'm at home. As my mom, aunt, and daughter and I headed down the long drive, I spied this old barn, very close to the original house that Big Al and his brother Charlie were born and raised in. The last sign made me smile as we headed back out on the pavement. This was a day to remember. My family and the Kesterson family celebrating all the blessings of being together. The Big K Guest Ranch and Lodge can be your refuge for a day or more. Please tell them that Oregon Living pointed you in their direction, and maybe I'll see you there. From the Big K Guest Lodge in Elkton, this is Kathy Kingsbury for Oregon Living Television.